4/20, 2020. Yes, here it is, the Nasdaq. We're going to cover the first hourly opening bell. So this is the differences of what's going to be going on. So we start with the big gap down, and this is a 3 minute, just so you can see that 3 minute Nasdaq, which has got those tech stocks in there that we trade. And now that we've come right up here, and the tape exactly 1 hour and 5 minutes. So basically, when they come up here like this, we get ready to do what? The put options are at their lowest price. On that big gap down, the calls were at their lowest price. We're market makers in that option pit, particularly in this NASDAQ. Right now, we're going to start buying puts. All right, let's keep moving on. And hopefully everything works right here. S&P 500, we talked about the top. We talked about that gap down. We talk about right here where we're at. We are exactly on that S&P right now. The high was 2847.52, right below our 2850. So we came right back down here. There's that pop. Each line that you see is exactly $12.08. Mathematically, math doesn't lie. Let's take a look. Look at the volatility. Look at what has happened before with the gaps. And then look at the consolidation on this 60-minute chart. This is what's been going on. The volatility is our best friend. Let that be known, for making lots of money in that option pit. That's why you need to get in that free 5-day trial, and you need to take advantage of everything that's happening right now, because bear markets make more money. Take advantage. Come out ahead with us. Here we are, 60-minute. That's the 60-minute bar. There's going to be this big 60-minute bar that happened on Friday, and that's going to be the wall of resistance, and that value is 2860.40 pennies, mathematically, half bar. Okay, and then you start with the gap on the Friday morning with the virus, and we're going to have a cure and all this and that's all good and well. This is the first hourly opening tape. Let the investors that are watching the video let you understand one thing. You better be selling into these rallies like this. That was a big bear market rally that has happened. It happened in the 1930s. It's happened in all the other ones that I talk about. Yeah, actually, if you really look at it, you're losing money by not being here with me right now, because I'm the one giving you the order. You're the one watching the video. You need to learn how to take that volatility and turn that into 20 times profit than what you would ever get in a bull market. All you need is me and this application. And it's pure mathematical. The diamonds are machines. They're robots. They track the algos in the exchanges, and we built it. They can't escape us. They never can. All we care about is a directional movement. Now, hopefully in the video, we get over here to the Dow, which is currently down 352 points. Oil is at its bottom. This is a 60-minute on the Dow. And you could see some of the volatility that had happened in here, and how that volatility is tradable and consolidate. People watching the video, this is for, we're market makers in the option pit. Take the free 5-day trial, because by the time a lot of you watched any of this, yes, the trades are happening now. But the thing about it is, by the time you watch it, it's already, a lot of them are already done. So you better be aware of that. And don't try to make any conclusion off of it other than we're not wrong. Because we're not. The history's right here on the channel. Go back and examine it. So basically, earnings season, earnings season, earnings season. I'm going to hit the diamonds right now. We had that really super big rally. The consensus is, well, you could try to buy your way back before the virus was, but that is never going to be sustainable, not for right now. And for large cap to get back to their earnings, they're tradable. We're market makers. So for investors that are listening, the market makers that we are, we give out the orders to all our option trades to our people. But for an investor, if you're listening and you're in a large cap, you could take 3 years from now before they ever really ever get back to those peak earnings before the virus. Yeah, unless something dramatically changes. I mean, that's what the math would say in the real world, as it is in the real world. But historically speaking, look, an investor needs to have risk management skills. If you're watching a video, 702-685-0772. Directional price movements are the greatest thing for people. You have to have no experience, and you're sitting at home right now anyway. And the math doesn't lie. Everything is pure math. Oh, yeah. And each one of the lines here on the 60-minute Dow is 111 points. That's a 1/16th value. That's the horrendous part of that math and how accurate it is. And those diamonds are, they're trying to come in this cycle. We have an earnings season. I'm giving this update because the rest of the day is going to happen, but I'm giving everything for people to think something about. And what you have to think about is where that second round of volatility comes in. Look, you can get all the aid and everything that the government buying and doing all of that is one thing. And it's tradable directional price movement no matter how you look at it, and you're sitting there. So what we're going to do is teach you how to submit the orders, which is not hard. And we'll do that with paper trading. And we'll get your account open at Interactive Brokers. That's the best place for you to go. Not only that, we have a person that will set it up for you, and we do. So that's the good news. You don't lose any time, and it's done professionally right out of the gate. Bam. So here is the 60-minute Dow. We've been open now an hour and 13 minutes. And you can see where the top was. You can see that the volatility over a period of time, as we all know it, and on the 60-minute Dow, how we, the gaps and then the big volatility down and then the directional movements up. All the diamonds tell us which way to go, and they do. And it's a 60-minute, now they consolidate. But these ranges are horrendous. And unless you know what you're doing, and you probably don't have anything like this, this is right to the penny. So each line today that you see is a 1/4 delta movement, and it's 111.76 points. And here's the map live. Once again, that's a conclusion. Moving forward, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be happening, a lot of headlines, but the disease is not going away. And it's no fun to have to be involved in what we're involved in, everyone. But for you traders, we are the kind of people here. We're the market maker, and we do care about you. So it's time for us to pull together. It's time for you to get in that free 5-day trial. It's time for you to do it now. It's time for you to see this live. It's time for you to make money while you're sitting there. Let's get busy. It's time for you to get busy. It's time for you to take advantage of everything. It's here, it's now, and it's today.